We would like to welcome you on VistaNow to Senior Night for the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles. The ceremony is about to get underway in just a few minutes, so stay tuned where we are going to be live showing you all the amazing seniors this year who are graduating, so stay tuned for that.
We would like to give a warm welcome to our administrative representatives from our three schools, Mr. Rob Segan, our Mountain Vista principal.
Number 3.
Mr. Jim Flanagan, Mountain Vista's Athletic Director. Dr. Christopher Page, our Highlands Ranch Principal. Albert Everett, Highlands Ranch Athletic Director. And Sean Patterson, our Thunder Ridge Principal. Next, we'd like to welcome the Mountain Vista varsity coaching staff. We'd like to thank our phenomenal coaching staff for their countless hours of support of these players over the years. Our varsity head coach, Mr. Kevin Insana. Our varsity assistant coach, Mr. Nick Carey. Other varsity assistant coach, Mr. Kevin Jones. Goalie coach, Mr. Andrew Smith. We would also like to recognize our JV gym coaches, head coach, Mr. Doug Karasasa, 9 attendance this evening. And our JV assistant coach, Mr. Stephen Moose Richard. Please join me in thanking this amazing coaching staff. We would like to take this time now to recognize each of our 90 senior hockey players, as well as our 2 senior student managers and their families. First, our captain, number 20, Cooper Woolley. Cooper is joined by his brother, Scotty Woolley, and sister, Riley. Cooper started playing hockey at age 5. His favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was when they won all the West Coast games. Cooper plays on the team UNC, where he has studied business. Next, our first assistant captain, number 7, Matt Hope. Who is joined by his parents, Lisa Schwellebach and John Ho, and his brother Tyler, and his sister Doris. Matt started playing hockey at age 8. His favorite from Mountain Vista is speaking out of his career. Matt plans on attending the University of Oklahoma. Our next assistant captain, number 24, Christian Todd. Christian joined by his parents, Diane and Tom, and his sister, Emily, Ainsley, and brother Benjamin. Christian started playing hockey at age 4. His favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was sweeping Castle View in 2 close hard games. Christian plans to go to college to study business management while still. Now on to number 11, Seth Coffey, who is joined by his parents, Kristen and JC. Seth started playing hockey at age 5, and his favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was the long bus rides to away games. Seth plans to attend college to study computer science. Our next senior joining us is number 13, Nate Champo. Nate is joined by his parents, Crystal Campo, Trey Anderson, and brother Zach. Nate started playing hockey at age 9. His favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was going to the out-of-state tournaments. It was always fun hanging out with the team and playing somewhere different. Nate is planning on attending straight. Our next senior, number 18, Thomas Connolly. Thomas is joined by his folks, Wendy and David, and brother Adam. Thomas started playing hockey at age 6, and his favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was tracking down all his teammates one night last year. Thomas is planning to attend either Western or UCCS, likely to study computer science and continue to develop. Our next senior, number 21, Jenna Terrell, joined by her parents, Amy and Rob. Jenna started playing hockey at age 9, and her favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was going up a steamboat. Jenna is planning to attend college. Rumor has it, she is not born. Our next player, number 55, Gage Patrick. Gage is joined by parents Jerry and Garrett and his sister Alexis. Gage started playing hockey at age 5, and his favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was when he scored the first goal of the season. Gage is planning to be a pilot and go to the United Aviation Academy in Arizona. And now for a big thank you to our student managers. First, Brianna Bird. Brianna is joined by her parents, Eva and Eric, and brother Lisa. Brianna started volunteering as our student manager her freshman year. Her favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was with the Wish Week hockey. Next year, she plans on attending CU Boulder to study psychology. And our last graduating senior this round here is Sydney Cutler. Sydney is joined by her parents, Wendy and Wendy, and Susan Mason. Sydney started volunteering as our student manager freshman year. Her favorite Mountain Vista hockey moment was attending her first game that was a Wish Week game and had the honor of singing the national anthem at a game in the new year. Sydney will be attending CU Boulder to study elementary education. Now we'd like to bring all of our senior players out to center ice to give special thanks to our awesome fans. Let's give one more big round of applause to all of our seniors. Seniors, please receive the order for a senior photo of
Hello, Golden Eagles fans. We welcome you to South Suburban Ice Arena, where tonight the Mountain Vista Golden Eagles will be taking on the Dakota Ridge Eagles. My name is Jack Minahan, and alongside me is Mike Hoblich. Dakota Ridge comes into this game at 3-9, and the Golden Eagles come in at 6-1. Tonight is senior night for the Golden Eagles, and while we're at it and have a little bit, we are going to name off all the seniors who are on this team. The first one is Matthew Hogue, Seth Coffey, Jackson Lindeman, Nathaniel Champeau, Thomas Connolly, Cooper Woolley, Christian Collins, and then the two call-ups from JV, Jenna Terrell and Gage Patrick. Mike, what can you tell us about tonight to ensure that Vista gets the win?
Jack, I think they're going to be looking for a little bit of revenge from the last time they played Dakota Ridge. As you know, you and I both know, they lost in overtime last time, gave Dakota Ridge their first win of the season. I think tonight they'll have a little more motivation as it is senior night to maybe honor the seniors one last time before, might be the last time in front of this crowd, Jack.
Now, we know senior night usually takes place at the end of the season. However, we're a little past the halfway point, so we do have a couple more games left. Vista's playing 3 straight games. Yesterday they played Chatfield. They ended up winning 4-3. Tonight is game 2 against Dakota Ridge, and then tomorrow they're going to be at the Ice Ranch against Cherry Creek. Then finally they get some days off. One of the other things that Vista's going to have to do, capitalize on the power play. You have to score on them. Cannot let those opportunities go to waste.
Yeah, Jack, I don't think they scored one time in the power play against Valor Christian, the game that you and I both did. I believe they went 0 for 4, and all their goals came when they were either shorthanded or even strength. They have to capitalize on opportunities and get the puck in the offensive zone. They did not do that well against Valor.
The other thing is with Valor, they were in the game till about 8 minutes to go when Valor scored the second goal. From there it went downhill. One of the main reasons we saw for that was because Vista just couldn't clear it and get a line change. Guys were tired, and Valor finally took advantage of it.
Yeah, kept that. Valor had a train rolling after that, Jack. Couldn't really stop them.
Don Venturi started the game last night, and Miles Simpson has confirmed that he is starting again tonight in goal.
Thank you, Miles.
Mike, what do you think about that? We know that almost every time we've commentated, except for once, Ethan Kylo has started in net. So what do we think for Venturi tonight?
I think that they probably saw some bright spots last night against Chatfield and him getting the win in a 4-3 close game. Dom Venturi is averaging 5 goals a game allowed against, while Ethan is allowing around 6.3, I believe is what it was. So he does have a little bit of advantage with having less games played, though. I think they just want to see how he can hold up here.
No, I know the stats say he's giving up a lot of goals, but any night, anything can happen.
Exactly. It's high school hockey, Jack.
Well, coming up next on VistaNow, the puck drop, Dakota Ridge versus Mountain Vista. We will see you then.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red bare bombs were stinging there, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we are ready for puck drop here at South Suburban Ice Arena. We're going to give you the starters for both teams. Dakota Ridge is in the white and red jerseys. Ben Ireland, defenseman. Justin Siegel, forward. Jerame Ferguson, forward. Holden Spence, forward. Carson Rapins, defenseman. And in goal tonight, Max Hart. For the Golden Eagles, who are in the black, green, and gold jerseys, we got Matthew Hogue, Jackson Lindemann, Nathaniel Champeau, Cooper Woolley, Christian Collins, and in net, Damiano Venturi. We are ready to go.
We got an all-senior lineup starting, Jack, besides the goalies. Every other one is a senior. Got a little narco playing, Jack.
Starting at face-off for Dakota Ridge, Jerame Ferguson, and for Mountain Vista, Christian Collins. Ferguson wins it, sends it back into Dakota Ridge's zone, taken by Rapins. Rapins sends it off the boards, hits the referee back into Vista's zone. Skating back for it is Champeau. Champeau sends it around off a Hogue stick, sent on in front. Puck was loose, sent back to the blue line. Dakota Ridge keeps it in, hard hit.
Christian Collins there with the hit.
And that's going to be a penalty, 23 seconds into the game. Wow.
That was fast.
And going to the box is going to be number 20, Cooper Woolley.
Wait.
Or, sorry, I saw the Vista box open. It's not Cooper Woolley, it's somebody else. Jumped
Nate
the gun a
Champeau.
little too quick. Nate Champeau in the box already, 23 seconds. So Dakota Ridge will start first on the power play. At the draw for Dakota Ridge, Jerame Ferguson.
Could set the tone of the game here if they can kill this penalty, Jack.
Won by Nick Bryson. Bryson sent it over to her.
Good start.
Clears it. Skating over for it, Ben Ireland.
I believe it was a hooking penalty, Jack, from what I just overheard.
Ireland holds it behind the net. He's going to hand it off to Ferguson. Ferguson along the near side boards, past the blue line to center ice. Falls to the ground. He's going to hand it off to Siegel. Siegel sends it over to Ireland. Ireland in the far side corner. Holds it in the circle. Takes a shot. Snagged by Venturi. 19 seconds killed off in the power play. One shot on goal for Dakota Ridge.
Nice little snag there.
This is going to get some fresh skates on the ice in the form of Cooper Woolley. Draw is one, sent over to Ethan Hurt. Hurt sends it around the boards of the blue line, taken by Spence. Spence has to retreat back to center ice. Coming back with him is Ireland.
Just lost the puck there, the blue line, Jack.
Handed over to Ireland. Ireland sends it up to Siegel, almost intercepted by Vista. Siegel puts it back into Vista's zone. Hurt skates over for it. Hurt holds it behind the net momentarily. And he's going to clear it down ice again.
He launched that thing.
Max Hart hands it off to Ireland. Ireland along the near side. Ireland cuts back to the middle, past the blue line to center ice. He's going to send it across to Koch. Koch backtracks. Passes into the circle. Cross ice. Shot out in front, loose, scores. Number 16, Justin Siegel, puts Dakota Ridge on top 1-0.
Yeah, unlucky break there. Venturi could not get that secure. Just came loose. Capitalized on the opportunity there, Jack.
So Dakota Ridge strikes first. Justin Siegel. The face-off for Vista is going to be Andres Friedman going against Levi Bem. Vista wins it. They take it back into their own zone. They send it off the boards. Taken by Lindemann. Lindemann passes the blue line to center ice. Along the far side. Comes into the circle, loses the puck. Recovered by Whitley. Whitley sends it up behind the net to Lindemann. Lindemann wrap around. Shot knocked away.
No one in front there, Jack.
Vista tries to hold it into the blue line. Sent up to Madigan. Madigan in front of the Vista bench. Taken back by Vista. Puck is lost. Vista holds on to it. Coming up, Gayu. Gayu in the slot loses the puck.
Yeah, he was
Max
outnumbered.
Hart holds it.
Man, fast start for Dakota Ridge, Jack. Got lucky there with the penalty on Vista and just capitalized on it.
As we said in the pregame, you got to be able to score on the power play, and that's exactly what Dakota Ridge did.
It must have heard you.
Tyler Hogue sends the puck around the boards. Shot on net off the post. Dakota Ridge sends it back around the boards over to Lions. Lions pass it over to the blue line to Collins. Collins cross ice. Shot off the pads of Hart. Puck is in the corner.
He did not get much of that, Jack.
Taken back by Tyler Hogue. Hogue sends it over to Collins. Collins sends it back down to the blue line. Hurt is able to keep it in. Hurt dumps it back in. Wesley Rippins. Vista sends it around to Nick Bryson. Nick Bryson along the near side boards. Sends it back to Lyons. Lyons sends it up. Vista tries to center in front. Isn't able to. Jack Lyons in the corner. Vista tries to center off of his stick. A shot goes way over the top of the net, and Ethan Hurt will have to retreat back into Vista's zone. Skating over to try to get his Jacob Larned.
Got a good couple shots on goal there, Jack. They just couldn't get one in.
Taken by Christian Collins. Collins sends it to center ice, and it's taken by Dakota Ridge.
Nice hit.
Dakota Ridge loses the puck in Vista's zone.
Freshman Jack Lyons, Jack. Hat.
They send it on net, and it's scooped up by Venturi.
I did not know this, Jack. Jack Lyons is a freshman at Mount Vista High School, and he's playing second or third line here for the Golden Eagles.
Got to be pretty good to be starting on varsity as a freshman.
Absolutely.
Draw is won by Vista, quickly taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge in the corner. They send it across off the boards, taken by Condon. Skating back for it is Seagull. Seagull around, sends it off the boards to the blue line, off a stick in the air. Cooper Woolley at center ice, and he's going to hand it off to Coffey. Coffey into the circle. His shot off of Hampton. Vista puts it behind the net. Siegel hands the puck off, taken by Coffey. Coffey centers it, shot! Rebound is loose, puck is knocked away. Goal comes off its hinges.
That was a beautiful pass, Jack. Just could not get it past there. I mean, we had two people in front of the net there, had a great opportunity to slide that puck in, just could not get it past. Could not get past Max Hart.
The draw is going to be right outside of Dakota Ridge's zone. Won by Friedman. Friedman passes it over to Lindemann. Lindemann over to Gayu. Gayu back into Vista's zone, holds it past the blue line, and the puck is lost. Taken by Siegel. Siegel sends it off the boards, taken by Gayu. Gayu behind the net. Brings it out along the far side, taken by Ben Ireland. Ireland sends it back into Vista's zone. Cross ice pass by Vista to Gayu. Gayu at center ice sends it up to Lindemann. Lindemann's shot goes wide to the left.
Little tanglement.
Vista takes the puck in the near side circle. And that's a hard hit. Sent up to Spence. Spence, puck is off his stick. Vista gets it to center ice. Taken by Ireland. Ireland past the blue line, loses the puck. Vista sends the puck cross ice off the boards. Taken again by Dakota Ridge. Ripens. And it's going to be an offsides.
He's claiming he has a stick on the blue line, Jack. He's not going to win that argument.
11:48 to go in the first period. Dakota Ridge leads 1-0. The draw for Dakota Ridge. Bem against Collins. Won by Collins, sent over to Boggs. Vista sends it to center ice. Dakota Ridge dumps it back in their own zone. Boggs skates back for it. Coming back with him is Hurt. Boggs over to Hurt. Hurt in the corner. Hurt over to Bryson. Off of Bryson's stick. They center it out in front. Dakota Ridge's shot over the top of the net. Vista has it along the far side boards. They send it off a skate. Dakota Ridge able to keep it in on a lucky bounce.
Just cannot get this puck out of the zone, Jack. Got to get it out. Too much momentum right now on Dakota Ridge's side. Got to get some back.
Both teams will make a line change. You get fresh skates on the ice. Cooper Woolley is going to be at the draw for Vista, and for Dakota Ridge, Henry Prill. Won by Woolley. Sent to the blue line. Dakota Ridge sends it on net, and it's scooped up by Venturi. Draw is won by Vista, quickly taken over by Dakota Ridge. Vista sends it back to the blue line. Shot on net, off a stick, the redirection. Fooled Venturi for a quick moment.
Close to being another goal.
Even Hurt behind the net, sends it over to Coffey. Dakota Ridge sends it back around behind the net. Hurt gets hit by a man. Hurt has to send it back down to the blue line, kept in by Dakota Ridge.
There you go.
Now Vista gains the puck. They're going to send it over to Castleter.
No one there.
Castleter sets it to the right side. Even Hurt skates over for it.
Got to keep this puck in the offensive zone if you're Vista for a little bit.
And Dakota Ridge is able to hold on to the puck. Hampton.
And they're not going to be able to do that.
Hampton sends it up to Prill. Prill along the near side boards past the blue line. He's just going to dump it in. Dakota Ridge goes for a line change. Fresh skates. Skating over for it is Jacob Larned. Larned in the corner. Vista tries sending it down to the blue line. Intercepted by Ripley. Sent back up. Cooper Woolley skating up for it, and it's taken by Dakota Ridge. They send it back to center ice into Vista's zone. Larned skates back for it. Taken by Vista. Off of Larned's skate. In the corner, Vista sends it down to the blue line. Off of Ripen's skate, he's able to keep it in. Skating over for it is Lyons. Lyons behind the net in the corner. And Lyons sends it into the Vista bench accidentally. Clock was stopped, 9:43 to go in the first. 1-0, Dakota Ridge still leads.
Yeah, Jack, the only difference being that power play, that really early penalty on Nate Champeau just really cost them that momentum, early momentum. They just got to get some back here. That was a great job by Woolley getting that puck into their offensive zone for a couple seconds.
Dakota Ridge sends it on net. It is knocked away quite quickly. Gayu in the corner. Puck is sent back down to the blue line by Dakota Ridge. Ireland sends it on net. Knocked away. Joseph Whitley. Whitley tries sending it up to the blue line. Here comes Vista. The other way in a 2-on-1 momentarily. Lindemann is not able to get it up any farther than the circle. Here comes Dakota Ridge in a 3-on-2. Vista able to get it out of the zone. Here Vista comes the other way. Christian Collins. Collins sends it across. Back into the slot. Shot by Lindemann. Misses the net. Vista cannot score on the 3-on-1. Lindemann in the corner loses the puck, taken by Ripens. At center ice, Vista fighting for it. They give it back to Lindemann. Lindemann sends it back into Vista's zone. Off the boards by Collins.
I'm not sure if that puck just completely missed the net or if if it was tipped a little bit by Max's pad. Hart's pad. Oh, 3-on-1, Jack. They had the opportunity there, just could not capitalize on it. If they can keep getting those, one will eventually sneak by. They got to keep getting good opportunities like that.
But if that's your only chance in the game, you got to make sure you're scoring on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Early, though, still, Dakota Ridge takes a shot at Venturi, bounces off his pads. Here comes Vista the other way, past the blue line. They send it back behind the net. Collins skates over for it.
Great job by Collins staying on side right there.
In the corner, up along the near side boards, is Tyler Hogue. Hogue sends it around to Seagull. Seagull over to Koch. Held in at the blue line. They dump it back in. Tyler Hogue. Hogue in the corner. Dakota Ridge sends it back down to the blue line. Vista goes back into their own zone. Collins sends it up. Tries getting it to Hogue. Hogue keeps the puck alive. Vista holds on to it, but they are offsides. 8 minutes to go in the first period. Vista's going to make another line change.
See if they can get some momentum in the offensive zone here, Jack. Create a couple shot opportunities. Get some fresh bodies on the ice. We're only 9 minutes into this game, Jack.
One by Dakota Ridge. They send it off the boards to center ice. Skating over for it is Chapla. Dakota Ridge sends it back to the blue line into Vista zone. Over to Lions. Lions to Hurt. Hurt to center ice. Sends the puck up. Vista dumps it back into Dakota Ridge's zone. With speed. Behind the net. Sent over to the corner. Taken by Koch. Koch past the blue line. Skating up with him is Madigan. Koch loses the puck off a skate. Lions hands it over. Dumped in is Connolly. Connolly dumps the puck in and around the boards. Connolly fighting for it along the far side boards. In the circle. Sent back to the blue line. Vista sends the puck back in. Out in front. Shot. Puck is off a couple of sticks. And puck is sent back to Koch. Koch past the blue line to center ice. Sends it up to Vista. Vista over to Gayu. Gayu past the blue line. Takes a shot off of Hart. Hart puts the puck behind the net in the corner. Sent on, and Dakota Ridge is able to clear it for an icing.
Trying to create something there, Jack. Better than what we were seeing earlier. Ever since that first goal, there's been a couple opportunities for both teams. Nothing like too. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Pro at the draw and Woolley for Vista. Pro wins it momentarily. Still a battle. Vista runs away with it. They send it out in front. Woolley shot off the back of the net. Back over to Woolley, who's in the far side circle. Woolley sends it around the boards, taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge sends it across over to Coffey. Coffey in the corner, sends it behind the net, back to Coffey. Coffey in the circle. Coffey tries to give it over to Woolley, and it's intercepted and taken away by Ripens. Ripens the other way along the far side board. Ripens cut back. They send it back to the blue line. Shot wide left. Back to the near side boards. Sent back up. Cooper Woolley skates over for it. Ferguson has the puck for Dakota Ridge. Past the blue line. Ferguson into Vista zone. And Ferguson cuts back into the slot. Shot knocked away.
That was almost incredible.
And Ferguson eats it and falls into the boards. Here comes Vista the other way. Ethan Hurt past the blue line. Puck is lost at the blue line. Kept in by Lindemann. Lindemann sends it up to Joey Whitley. Whitley sends it behind the net. Ethan Hurt is there. Sent back around to the near side corner. Whitley putting up a valiant effort for it. Whitley still hanging on for a little bit.
Had it for a second.
Sent over to Friedman. Friedman at the blue line. Hands it over to Lindemann. Lindemann gets bodied by three guys. Vista able to recover. They send it cross ice to where nobody is. Skating over it is Boggs.
Someone's there, Jack. That's a goal, and we're tied.
And Dakota Ridge sends it down. Icing. 5:02 left to go in the first period.
It was a great job by Joey Whitley fighting for that puck over here down in this corner. He did have it in his possession for a second, but then it was ripped away by one of the three guys that were around him.
The draw is won by Vista. Shot goes wide left. Back at the blue line, Champeau. Champeau sends it around in the corner. Collins. Vista sends it back up into the near side circle. Back to the blue line. The puck is lost. Skating back for it is Madigan for Dakota Ridge. Madigan in the slot. Shot! And that's a goal.
That was a really nice shot there. Up in the top shelf. Venturi cannot get to it. Now Vista finds himself in a multi-goal hole.
There's not much you can do about that one. Madigan just had a little more speed on that.
Yeah, he did, Jack. He outran 2 Vista defenders. Outskated, sorry. It's not football.
Matthew Hogue takes it behind the net. Sends it up. Vista able to get it out of their own zone. Skating over it is Woolley. Dumped back in by Castleter. Skating over for it is Coffee. Shot by Gayu off of his stick into the netting.
I wish we could keep a track how many shots on goal each team had. This would be really helpful right now.
Freeman is going to be at the draw for Vista. And the referee blows their whistle.
Did not look like Jackson Lindemann was happy about that stoppage.
Won by Freeman momentarily. Dakota Ridge sends it to the blue line, back into Vista zone. Skating over at Matthew Hogue. Hogue sends it around to Gayu, over to Lindemann. Lindemann past the blue line to center ice, into Dakota Ridge's zone. Lindemann takes a shot, misses the net. Gayu along the boards, sent up past the blue line. Matthew Hogue has to skate back for it. Hogue sends it up to the blue line, to center ice. Joey Whitley. Whitley in the circle. Puck is knocked away. Sent back to the blue line. Kept in by Vista. Whitley's going to go off. And it's going to be an offside.
I was about to say, Jack, if that was not offsides, I don't know what would be. He was not even close to the blue line. You got to get something going here, Jack. Like, you have to. 3 minutes left in this first period. You got to get at least some momentum going in the second.
If Vista can be down by a goal in the second, that sets them up at a better position than they are now.
Absolutely.
Draw is taken by Vista. Puck was off a stick. Shot was by Tyler Hogue. Vista sends it around to the near side, to the blue line. Collins passes it over. Shot. The redirection just missed by Tyler Hogue. Vista in the corner. Kept in by Vista, Jack Lyons. Taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge sends it cross ice off the boards to center ice. Hurt puts it back into the zone. Dakota Ridge sends it off the boards of the blue line to center ice. Vista holds it in their own zone. They backtrack. Ethan Hurt. Hurt past the blue line to center ice. Tries to go around, and here comes Dakota Ridge the other way. Spence. Vista back to the blue line. Nick Bryson. Bryson sends it past Collins, and it's an icing.
Did not get a touch there. A lot of stoppages here in this first period, Jack.
Yeah. 2:15 to go in the first period. Dakota Ridge still leads 2-0. Taken by Vista the other way. Chipped back up and taken in Dakota Ridge's zone by Ireland. Ireland sends it up past the blue line. Vista has to skate back for it. Matthew Hogue. Hogue sends it off a stick. Taken by Cooper Woolley. Woolley sends it up past the blue line. With speed, Woolley overskates the puck. Thankfully, there's somebody there. Luke Gayu in the circle has to send it around. Back down, Cooper Woolley sends it back up off a Guyu's stick. Castleter in the corner. Castleter over to Coffee. Coffee in the corner. Vista able to keep it alive. They try to center it. Are not able to. Spence the other way. Spence passes it over to Ferguson. Ferguson in the far side circle. Now in the corner. He centers it. Puck is loose. Knocked away. Sent over. Puck goes behind the net. Gayu in the corner. Sent back down, and no icing.
Got a line change for Vista, Jack. Get some fresh bodies.
Here comes Alex Siegel. Siegel sends it into Vista's zone. Final minute in the period. Ethan Hurt. Hurt sends it around to Bryson. Bryson gets it out of Vista's zone. Dakota Ridge player runs into the referee, and the icing is called.
Wow, they still call it icing. All right.
Would have been kind of funny if that ended up in Vista scoring.
That would have, Jack. The Dakota Ridge parents would not have been very happy. That's the kind of lucky break, though, that they need. A referee maybe just getting in the way.
50 seconds to go in the first period. Collins at the draw for Vista. Collins has to skate back for it in the corner. The music is still running.
That's the third time that's happened this game, Jack.
Sent back to center ice. Dakota Ridge holds it. They try to get it up into Vista's zone. Skating up with it is Koch. Koch's shot over the top of the net. Dakota Ridge now in the slot. Puck is knocked away by Vista. Dakota Ridge able to keep it back in. Final 20 seconds to go. Ethan Hurt sends it off the boards. Back down to the blue line. Here comes Vista the other way. They got a 2-on-1. Tyler Hogue. Hogue's shot knocked away by Hart.
I don't think that was going in anyway. Jack looked like it was going left of the net.
Hurt sends it up, taken by Dakota Ridge. And that is the end of the first period. Dakota Ridge leads 2-0. Siegel scored the first goal, and Madigan scored the second goal. We will be back with our report of the first period after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, for your coverage of this second period. The Golden Eagles are down 2-0. First goal was scored by Justin Siegel, and then the second goal was scored by Landon Madigan. Absolutely filthy. Mike, what can you give us? A rundown of the first period.
I'm not sure, Jack. There was not really much to go off of. I mean, Vista just looked like they came out of the gate slow, not ready. Dakota Ridge looked like they came right out of the gate just fast, and they were really ready to go.
And Dakota Ridge was able to score on the power play. And the second period is underway. Taken by Vista, strong approach. Shot on net, and it's scooped up.
Well, that was fast. I look away for 1 second, Jack, and we already have a shot on goal.
Shot was by number 37, Jack Lyons.
The freshman. 7 seconds in, we got a shot on goal. I like the approach here. Got to keep going with it. Be aggressive. You're down by 2 already.
Christian Collins will represent the draw for Vista. For Dakota Ridge, Jermaine Ferguson. One by Dakota Ridge. They send it into the corner. They send it around the net to Ferguson again. Back to center ice. Taken by Spence. Spence sends it up behind and around the boards. Over to Siegel.
Oh!
Puck is sent out of the zone. Skating over for it is Hogue. Kept back at center ice by Vista. Oh, and look at that hit by Nick Bryson.
Yeah, giving a taste of their own medicine here. Someone, I believe that was Bryson, who got sandwiched in between 2 defenders on the opposite side.
I love this hard-hitting game. I'd love it even more if we were tied.
Me too, Minahan. They are coming out hot.
Vista tries to center it, is not able to, and here comes Dakota Ridge the other way to Spence. Spence, puck is off his stick. He's able to recover. Shot goes wide right. Back around the boards to Bem. Bem loses the puck. Taken by Vista. Sent up to Collins. Collins sends it over to Hurt, and the puck goes right past him.
That's like a little weird bounce.
Puck back to center ice. Skating up for it is Spence. Spence behind Vista's net. Takes the puck into the corner. Sent back over into the far side circle. Shot snagged by Venturi.
Well, this has more action in the first minute and a half almost than that the whole entire first period did besides those 2 goals.
One power play that we've seen in the entire game so far. Dakota Ridge had it. Cooper Woolley at the draw for Vista. Draw is sent back to Venturi.
And he's got it again.
One of those on the draw shots where they quickly drop it and one of the players takes a shot at the net.
Didn't look like a very good shot either, Jack. Just kind of barely drifted.
One of those before you can even blink and the puck's already being sent towards the net.
Yep. It's a fast one.
Puck is sent back to the blue line to Hampton. Hampton takes a shot on net, snagged by Venturi.
Whoa, they blew the whistle a little prematurely there, Jack. Probably a little lucky break.
And I think he had it enough. I think the redirection was by Ryan Koch.
I believe you're right. That was close there. He looks like he had it for a split second, then lost it. They blew the whistle.
Once the whistle is blown, the referees can.
And again.
Okay, that is 3 in a row where it's been sent immediately on Venturi about 4 seconds in.
These guys' work cut out for him, Jack. And he's been sent off.
And Mike, while we have a moment, you're probably wondering why. You know how sometimes the puck is loose and the referees blow the whistle?
Yes.
The reason why they do that is because right when the referee loses sight of the puck, they have to blow the whistle.
They have to?
They have to.
I did not know that was a rule, Jack. Thank you for clarifying me.
Sent across to the middle by Dakota Ridge. They send it back up to center ice. Cooper Woolley dumps it back in.
They call him, did he touch that with his skate, Jack? I believe he did.
Draw is just going to go back, or face-off is going to go back to center ice. 15:03 to go in the second period. Won by Vista. They send it off of Hurt, and Joey Whitley takes the puck. Whitley sends it cross ice back to the blue line, dumped up to Freeman and icing.
So we've had 4 shots on goal, like very quick pace, and then an icing. Like all back to back to back.
At the draw for Dakota Ridge is going to be Koch, and he's going against Friedman. Koch wins it. He sends it out to Hampton. Hampton loses the puck momentarily, gets it back. Shot goes wide right. Wide right. Puck is sent around to Whitley. Whitley is going to take it around the net. Whitley sends it to the blue line, held in by Dakota Ridge. Vista tries sending it back up off a stick. Over to Lindemann. Lindemann along the near side. Lindemann goes back over along the boards, gets shoved into them. Puck is in the corner. Lindemann maintains it. Sends it around. Shot off of the pads of Hart. Sent back in the corner. Whitley goes for it.
Keep in the zone.
This has maintained puck possession in Dakota Ridge's zone for a little bit. Dakota Ridge sends it out. Hurt sends it back in. This is going to go for a line change. Whitley goes off and Boggs goes off.
Oh!
Hard hit!
Oh my!
And Vista is going to take it back up. Number 24, Christian Collins. Collins sends it in the slot. Shot! Puck is knocked away. And Vista is not able to maintain it at the blue line. Here comes Dakota Ridge skating back. And no whistle is blown. Dakota Ridge tries to center it in front of the net. Knocked off of Venturi. I think the players thought there should have been a whistle. Sent back up off of the hands of Condon. Taken by Bryson.
Ouch.
Bryson sends it behind the net. And it's taken by Condon again. Condon sends it back down to the blue line where it's taken by Lions. Actually, my apologies. Hogue has it. Hogue sends it across. Vista shot. Knocked away by Hart. Vista back in the corner. And it's off the netting. And that's going to be a whistle.
Well, definitely a lot of action this period so far, Jack.
The viewers at home cannot tell my color commentator. He loves the hard hits in hockey.
Yeah, sorry for anyone if that was just maybe a tiny bit louder than you would like to hear on a Friday night.
Puck sent to Hart. He scoops it up. 12:56 to go in the second period. If we accidentally blew out your speakers, you can bill it to Mountain Vista, Jeremy Goldson.
Yeah, that's my fault. I get a little excited.
Sent back to Gayu. Gayu dumps it into the corner. Vista tries taking a shot on net, whipped at the puck. Here comes Dakota. Vista is able to hold it in.
Good job by Matt Hogue there.
Hogue into the far side circle, sends it over to Castleter. Castleter behind the net, back over to Hogue, or taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge sends it back to center ice, and it hits off the ref. Vista should have the puck, but
Thanks, ref.
taken by Spence. Spence fighting for it at the blue line. Vista sends it back to Hogue. Hogue sends it up to Gayu. Gayu dumps it behind the net. Skating over it is Woley. Woley in the corner. Woley falls to the ice. Taken by Dakota Ridge. Ferguson. Ferguson past the blue line to center ice. Into Vista zone. Takes a shot off of Venturi's stick, and he scoops it up.
Got some good offensive zone time. Lindemann is heading back to the locker room.
Injury got thrown out, but I don't think it's a
I don't
second
think he
one.
got thrown out, Jack. I'm not sure what he would have been thrown out for. Maybe I'm not sure why he went back to the locker room.
Collins at the draw for Vista. He wins it. Vista able to send it up past the blue line. Collins skating over it. Collision at center ice, taken by Ripens. Ripens sends it on net, goes wide right. Vista sends it cross ice to Tyler Hogue. Tyler Hogue passes it past Collins, taken by Ogle. Ethan Hurt skating back for it along with Sam Horde. Hurt sends it cross ice. Now it's back over to Hurt. Hurt passes it up to Bryson. Bryson past the blue line to center ice. Into Dakota Ridge's zone. Bryson in the circle. Puck is in the slot. Taken away by Ireland. Ireland in the corner. Hurt skates up for it. Hurt sends the puck up into the slot. Back to Hurt. Hurt shot. Knocked away to the right. The redirection by Christian Collins. Another
Oh,
shot. The rebound is loose. Sent back up. Vista able to keep it in.
Looks like a no-looker.
Nick Bryson over to Ethan Hurt. Hurt shot. Puck is loose out in front of the net, and it's sent back behind. Another shot. It's knocked away again by Max Hart. This man has a force field around him.
Apparently.
And Vista has to retreat. Connor Boggs. Boggs sends the puck up. Vista not able to catch Dakota Ridge on a line change. Good opportunity they would have had too. Ben Ireland holds it behind the net, takes it out in front. Puck off of a couple of sticks. Vista not able to keep it in. Ridge sends it up to Madigan. Madigan along the near side. Sends it into the slot. Knocked away by Vista. Dakota Ridge sends it around the board. Skating over for it is Bem. Bem in the corner fighting for it with Whitley. Bem able to hold on to it. Dakota Ridge sends it off a stick back down to the blue line. They send it back up again to Koch. Koch back over to Ripens. Ripens cross ice. It's intercepted by Whitley. Whitley's getting up for it. They send it ahead to Hogue. Hogue shot! Knocked away by Hart, and Hogue goes into the boards.
Oh, no.
He's still down, able to get up.
That's a shoulder. Looks like a shoulder, Jack. Oh, no.
He's holding his shoulder. Hogue gets to the bench. He's going to immediately be looked at. Taken by Gayu. Gayu sends it on net, and it's scooped up by Hart.
That's not good. So, here comes Jackson Lindemann.
So Lindemann went into the bench, or went back into the locker room for an unknown reason. The matter at hand right now is number 27, Tyler Hogue, who went into the corners hard, held his shoulder, skated off to the bench. We hope he's okay.
Yeah, that didn't look good, Jack.
Won by Evan Condon. Condon, past center ice, into Vista zone.
Nice
Condon
hit.
bodied into the boards. Spence, puck is loose in the corner, taken up by Cooper Woolley. Cooper Woolley to center ice, tries to get it ahead, taken by Gayu. Gayu sends it up to Woolley. Woolley in the slot, shot! Knocked away by Hart. This guy is a brick wall. Vista able to keep it at center ice. Matthew Hogue. Hogue sends it over to Gayu. Gayu up to Vista out in front, loose, scooped up by Hart.
Oh, my Lord. How did none of those shots go in, Jack?
I don't know. Vista, numerous chances to try to score. Hart stopping everything. He's got lucky in a couple redirections, if I'm going to be honest here.
Sometimes all you need is luck, Jack, and then just the amount of skill that apparently he has.
Yeah. Thomas Chappell sends it into the corner. Dakota Ridge sends it across off of a couple of sticks along the near side boards, sent back to the blue line.
And I believe that went off the ref's skate and then goes right back into the Mount Vista zone.
Vista sends it up to their own blue line. Just trying to maintain possession of the puck. Here comes Connolly. Connolly sends it across over to Hurt. Hurt picks it back up. Do center ice, dumps it into Dakota Ridge zone. Dakota Ridge gets it right back out. Lions shot, referee's
No
blown a
way.
whistle. Offsides.
You've got to be kidding me. I believe that his skate was on the blue line, Jack. If I was watching the correct guy, his skate was on the blue line. So I'm not sure what. How many times I say it during football where it doesn't matter what I think, but only what the refs think down there?
Well, if that's in every sport, it's not going to change. Collins at the draw, sends it over to Hurt. Hurt sends it right at the referee, maybe a little revenge.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe a little payback there.
Tyler Hogue
it.
back out there on the ice. Good to see.
Oh, great to see, Jack.
They send it back around to Nick Bryson. Bryson along the boards, back down to the blue line. Vista sends it out in front off of Collins' skate, or stick. Collins goes into the boards, falls to the ice. Collins still in the corner. Here comes Dakota Ridge the other way. Rippins sends it up ahead to Larned. Knocked away by Venturi. Larned in the corner. Larned picks it up and loses the puck to Boggs. Boggs sends it around to Collins. Collins to center ice off a Hogue stick. Collins recovers. Collins sends the puck around the board. Skating over for it is Hurt. And it's taken by Dakota Ridge. Ripens. Back to Hogue. Hogue shot. Blocked. Boggs at center ice, and it's taken by Dakota Ridge. Ripley. Ripley sends it on net, off of Venturi's stick, taken by Hogue. Hogue in the near side corner, along the near side boards. They send it back to center ice. Ireland retreats back into his own zone. Sends it up, taken by Hogue. Hogue at the blue line, decides to skate in with it. His shot!
Yeah!
Tyler Hogue!
What a shot!
Vista's on the board!
Wow! Made sure his teammate was onside before he took it to the zone, and what a beautiful shot, Jack. Wow!
Tyler Hogue gets this party started.
That was pretty. Man. Yeah, Jack, that was a work of art. He made sure that his teammate was still onside by skating along the blue line and just fired a shot.
He took his chance, buries the puck, top shelf. Jackson Lindemann at center ice. The assist was by Christian Collins. Lindemann in Vista zone, skates it up, past the blue line to center ice. Lindemann along the far side boards into the corner, hard hit, taken by Madigan. They send it around.
Oh!
Ryan Koch. Here comes Dakota Ridge, 2-on-1 the other way. Bem.
Nice
oh, he's taken by
defense.
Vista. There we go. Kept back in by Dakota Ridge.
It's Matt Hogue right there, Jack, with the defense.
Bem along the near side board, sent around. Vista has it. Vista sends it up to center ice, up to Lindemann's stick. Still fighting for it. Lindemann in the slot, loses the puck. Still making a great effort along the near side boards.
He somehow keeps that puck into the zone, Jack. That is excellent.
Cooper Woolley takes a shot. The redirection, by Whitley. He had a chance. Ripens behind the net. Vista still has it. Dakota Ridge sends it back out. Woolley intercepts it. Dumps it back into Dakota Ridge's zone. Bem sends it up. Taken again by Woolley at center ice. Woolley loses the puck momentarily. Hampton in the corner. Hampton sends it over to Ripens. Ripens sends it to center ice. Picked up by Siegel. Back to Vista's own blue line. Cooper Woolley. Woolley sends it up to Castleter. Off of Castleter, Dakota Ridge dumps it back into Vista's zone. Ethan Hurts getting over it. Fighting with Spence. Spence centers it. Out in front. Dakota Ridge out in front. The puck is loose. Ferguson along the far side boards gets shoved to the ground. Here comes Coffey the other way. Coffey past the blue line along the near side boards. Loses the puck. Dakota Ridge sends it cross ice to center ice. Up to Siegel. Siegel to the blue line. Over to Ferguson. Ferguson shot over the top of the net.
Yeah, from our angle, Jack, that was extremely close.
Another one. That time by Spence. Along the near. Taken by Dakota Ridge. Off of Venturi's stick. Puck goes to the corner.
Yes, get out of the zone here for Mountain Vista.
Taken up by Collins. Collins past the blue line. Along the near side boards. 4:38 to go in the second period. 2-1. Dakota Ridge still with the lead. Into the far side corner. Sent back. Shot. Snagged by Hart.
Right into Hart's glove. Wow. This period has been intense, Jack. Last 5 minutes have been ridiculous.
Both teams, a lot of chances, a lot of shots on goal. Vista able to score once. Both goalies have got lucky breaks. Venturi and Hart. Off of a stick, centered on net. Taken by Dakota Ridge. Ripens past center ice. Into Vista zone. Ripens in the near side corner. He centers it off of Venturi's stick. High in the sky. Vista swats it away. Coming the other way. Christian Collins. Collins past the blue line. Collins falls to the ground in the corner. Sent over to Tyler Hogue. Hogue behind the net. Tries to center it. Isn't able to. Vista sends it over to Lyons.
Oh,
and
pass
the puck
wasn't
is
hard
lost.
enough. That pass is a little hard, Jack. He has an excellent shot on goal, but just couldn't get there in time.
Ethan Hurt retreats back into Vista's own zone. He sends it up to center ice. Skating back for it is Ben Ireland and icing. At the draw for Dakota Ridge, Ferguson. For the Golden Eagles, Friedman. Draw is won by Dakota Ridge. They send it to the blue line. Ripens has to retreat. Sends it over. Lindemann takes it off of Lindemann's skate. Lindemann falls to the ground. Recovered by Friedman. Friedman sends it behind the net over to Whitley. Whitley in the corner. Whitley over to Gayu. Gayu shot off of Hart. The puck is loose out in front. Whitley
and the ref gets in the way again.
Whitley in the corner. Lindemann falls to the ground. Sent back up to center ice Spence. Spence cuts into Vista's zone. He sends it up off the stick of Ferguson. Ferguson sends it into the corner. Vista fighting for it in the corner along with Ferguson. Whitley sends it down. Jackson Lindemann. Lindemann tries cutting back in. Shot, whiffs at it. 3-on-1 for Lindemann there. Not much you can do.
Yeah. You try creating something.
Dakota Ridge able to keep the puck back in Vista's zone. Dakota Ridge out in front. The move knocked away by Venturi. Almost lost that one. Spence coming in on net. Another shot off of his stick. The redirection benefits Vista. Goes over the top of the net. Here comes Thomas Chapla. Chapla to center ice. Dumps it deep. Vista goes for a line change. Staying out there is Chapla and Castleter. Castleter skates over into the corner. Tries to get the puck. Isn't able to. Sent to the blue line. Larned behind the net. Sent into the corner. Ethan Hurt. Sent back up. Castleter skates for it. Dakota Ridge keeps it at center ice. Off of a body. Back to center ice. Vista sends it back into Dakota Ridge's zone. Off the stick of Siegel. Siegel shoved into the boards. Over to Condon. Condon to center ice. Condon loses the puck. Sent over to Chapla. Chapla sends it up to Cooper Woolley. Woolley shot off of Hart's glove.
Oh,
Woolley
my
into
goodness.
the corner, and a penalty is going to be called.
Oh.
And Cooper Woolley's going into the penalty box on that hit, and Dakota Ridge is going to be on the second power play of the game. They will be on a power play for 28 seconds into the third period if they fail to score.
You gotta stop here. Gotta stop him here if you're Vista. You need a penalty kill.
You cannot be down 3-1 going into the third period.
Nope.
2-1, that's fine. Maybe if they can tie it up if they're lucky.
Yeah. Get a couple lucky bounces.
Here comes Tyler Hogue the other way. A breakaway. Hogue in the slot. Hogue scores! Tie!
You have got to be kidding me!
Hogue!
You have got to be.
Game!
You've got to be kidding me! You called it, Minahan, or you right before the goal. You called it. If they get lucky, they could tie this game up, and he just sneaks through two defenders and puts a beauty on that and ties this game.
Short-handed.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Short-handed Mountain Vista. Tyler Hogue, his second goal of the game.
And now they still have to hold the penalty, Jack.
Well, you know what? I'd rather hold the penalty being tied than down one goal.
Absolutely. See if they can just stop. Nice save. My headset fell off when I jumped up, Jack. Hopefully
Tyler
nothing
Hogue,
adjusted.
he had the breakaway, went into the slot, made his move, and scored. Clock was running. Says there's a minute left on the power. There we go.
I just checked the audio and make sure everything was working fine. I guess I stepped on my own headset's cord.
Dakota Ridge, a shot. Oh my God! And they say no goals off the post. That fooled me for a second.
Wow.
Here comes Vista skating back. Christian Collins.
I thought that was in, Jack.
Skating the other way, Spence. Spence past the blue line, into the slot, loses the puck. Taken by Vista. Vista sends it down. 45 seconds to go in the second period. Skating over for it is Koch. Koch in the corner. Koch hands it off to Ferguson. Ferguson in the slot. Joey Whitley puts pressure on him. 30 seconds to go in the second period. And Dakota Ridge.
Oh, man. Lucky break there. Got to hold off for 28.8 more seconds in this period.
Draw is going to be right outside of Vista's zone. Dakota Ridge wins it. Ben Ireland. Puck is sent cross ice. 20 seconds to go in the second period. 40 seconds to go on the power play for Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge holds it at the blue line. Ben Ireland sends it across to Spence. Spence holds it at center ice. Skates around. Over to Koch. Koch loses the puck momentarily. They send it on net. Off of Venturi's stick. Over to the far side board. Centered. Shot off of his stick. Second chance for Dakota Ridge. They send it out in front. Shot. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
A last second buzzer beater. Dakota Ridge tries for.
Wow.
That is the end of the second period. When we come back, Dakota Ridge will be on the power play for 19 more seconds. Tyler Ho scores both goals, and this game is tied at 2. We will be back. Hello, Golden Eagles fans. We are back. One more period of play. 17 minutes. Who will walk away the winner? Dakota Ridge is on a power play for the first 19 seconds of the third period. Well, start off the second period, things were looking grim. Dakota Ridge was up 2-0, but then Tyler Hogue scored the first goal out by the far side circle. You thought that was all from him? No, it wasn't. Vista was down shorthanded, 5-on-4. Well, shorthanded, you're just trying to call off the penalty. Tyler Hogue said no, got a breakaway in the slot, and scored again. The game-tying goal. One more period, we're going to see who walks away with it. All right, we are back. Puck drop at center ice. Representing for Dakota Ridge and Pregame College. Here we go. This is a draw. They send it back to Hurt. Hurt dumps the puck into Dakota Ridge's zone. Skating over for it is Ireland. Actually, it's taking over. That's my apologies. Ireland now gets the puck at center ice. Brings it past the blue line. Tries to center it to no avail. Vista sends it up ahead. Up on net. Hart sends it away. Vista takes it. Shot by Christian Collins. Goes wide to the back.
Even strength now, Jack.
Spence sends the puck. Spence tries to drop it back. Taken by Tyler Hogue. Hogue sends it across. Shot. The puck was blocked by another stick. Taken by Ireland. Ireland sends it up ahead. Goes past Spence and Venturi. Grabs the puck. 16-17 in the third period. Still tied at 2. The power play is over for Dakota Ridge.
Penalty kill, Jack, and we got a goal during that. I still don't understand how Hogue got through those two defenders there. Yes, and there is an amazing catchy song playing right now, and Jack is currently dancing. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not kidding. It's all fun games.
At the draw is Cooper Wally against Ben Ireland. Won by Vista momentarily. Shot on net off of Venturi's glove. Puck straight away. Puck is sent back to center ice. Taken by Ireland. Ireland dumps it back into the zone. Skating over for it is Lyons. Lyons sends it around the Castleman. Puck is in the corner, sent down to Cooper Wally. Actually held it at the blue line off of the stick of Ferguson. Puck goes into the corner, back down the blue line. Sent in on net, knocked away. Sent around the boards to Hurt. Hurt passes it over to Coffee. Coffee at the blue line. Taken by Vista. Ethan Hurt. Has to send it up to the blue line. Now he's going to dump it back behind and around for Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge takes it, skating up with it is Ireland. Ireland to center ice. Ireland into Vista's zone. Taken away, Gayu hands it over to Whitney. Whitney behind the net. Whitney is able to get it back to the blue line.
Good job getting out of the zone there by Whitley.
Spence sends it up to Hampton. Dump back behind Mrs. net. Gayu over to Whitley. Whitley along the boards. Whitley in a fight for it with Ben. Dakota Ridge.
Whoa.
Shot, redirection, way up into the net.
High shot, Jack.
Puck is sent around to the near side boards.
Terry's got it.
Come on, Mike.
Too catchy.
Vista able to get it out of their own zone.
I believe that hit somewhere at the bench, Jack.
Still tied. Sent in on net. Gayu behind the net. Gayu sends it over to Hogue. Hogue in the corner. Hogue sends it to the blue line. Held in by Ripens. Ripens sent up ahead. It's getting up for it is Collins.
It's a little too far.
Collins skates around. Collins sends it over to Tyler Hogue. Hogue loses the puck. Puck is at the boards. Vista sends it back to center ice. Matthew Hogue. Matthew Hogue and Tyler Hogue, the brothers, out on the ice right now. Gayu in the near side corner of Vista's zone sends it over to Hogue. Hogue falls to the ground. Taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge sends it back down to the blue line. Dumped back in. Madigan. Madigan sends it around. Sent back up by Vista. They lose the puck at the blue line.
And out penalty.
And there's going to be a penalty. Dakota Ridge is going to go back on the power play. The question at the moment, the question being, can Vista hold it off? Number 14, Ryan Koch, the person who went down. Oh, Ryan Koch is going into the penalty box.
They both are. Wait. No, it what? One on each, I guess?
So one player for each team is in the penalty box. I cannot tell who's in there for Vista.
We got 4 on 4.
Number 6, Nick Bryson. It's going to still be a 5-on-5. So the penalties are offset, Mike, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Cooper Woolley at the draw for Vista and Ripley at the draw for Dakota Ridge.
Hopefully we'll get an explanation here. What happened?
Ripley wins it. Vista takes it right back. Back down to the blue line. Hurt takes a shot on net. Blocked by Vista.
Oh, it goes in!
Cooper Woolley! Vista has the lead!
Wow! I think Hart just got confused on that one. That one just looked like it bounced around a bunch and somehow snuck in. Looked like it might have hit a post too. Wow! And they take the lead. That's 3 straight.
And Cooper Woolley goes 5-hole.
The captain. Wow.
And just like that, the Golden Eagles have the lead after trailing the entire game.
It's like someone just got in Hart's eyesight and he just couldn't collect that puck completely.
13:24 to go in the game. What will happen now? Vista sends it in the corner. Hurt sends it around to Castleter. Behind the net. Dakota Ridge tries to center it to no avail.
It's 2 roughing penalties, Jack.
So the roughing penalty's offset. Dakota Ridge sends it off the boards at the blue line. Taken up by Siegel.
It was a roughing and a slashing penalty, Jack. Slashing was on Mountain Vista. Roughing was on Dakota Ridge.
So just to give you a little goal summary, Hogue gets the first one. Hogue gets the game-tying one. And then now in the third period, Cooper Woolley goes 5-hole in the slot. Gives Vista the lead 3-2.
Ethan Hurt with the assist on that latest goal.
The draw won by Dakota Ridge. They send it to the blue line. Condon into the circle. Matthew Hogue sent back down to the blue line, taken by Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge in the slot. They lose the puck. Here comes Lindemann. Lindemann past the blue line. Puck is still loose. Lindemann, hard hit on number 25, Siegel, and they're going to call him. Lindemann's going to go into the box, and, you know, he's going to try to explain to the referee why he shouldn't be there. To no avail. So Dakota Ridge will be on their second power play of the night, or third power play of the night, right, Mike? Yes.
Yes, third.
They were able to score on the first one.
We scored on the second one.
Yes, we scored shorthanded on the second one. Vista sends it back to center ice, taken by Ireland. Ireland brings it up into Vista zone. Ireland along the far side, in the far side circle. Shot off of Venturi. Puck loose. Ireland retreats back along the far side boards. Ireland back to the blue line. Ireland sends it across to Spence. Spence back into the slot. Spence over to puck centered into the slot. Shot knocked away by Venturi. Vista able to send it down the ice. Cleared ahead. Hart comes out. Hart sends it back to the blue line off of the stick of Ferguson. Ferguson carries it up into Vista zone. 1:18 to go on the power play. Ferguson brings it around the net to the near side corner. Ferguson holds it, passes it cross ice over to Spence. Spence hands it over to Madigan. Madigan out in front. Madigan back down to Spence. Spencer's shot knocked away by Venturi. Skating over for it is Siegel. Siegel in the corner. Siegel sends it on net, and it's scooped up by Venturi. 54 seconds to go on the power play for Dakota Ridge. 11:28 in the third period. 3-2. Vista leads.
Yeah, Jack, I'm not sure. The penalty by Jackson Lindemann was not a smart thing to do, but that is a little bit weak, if I'm being honest with you. It gave him a shove maybe 2 seconds after he had the puck. Kid fell over, wasn't completely by the shove, and now he's sitting in the box.
Vista sends it down again. Hart comes out. Hart, he's going to hand it off to Ireland. Ireland comes behind the net. Ireland comes out on the near side. Cooper Woolley putting pressure on, as is Joey Whitley. Ireland comes, centers it out in front off of his skate. Lucky break for Vista again. Puck is off of Spence's skate. Hart comes out. Hart hands it off to Spence. Spence behind the net, loses his stick. He looks, and him and Whitley, get a little tangled up in the corner. And now coming down is Ferguson.
I was just going after Whitley.
Ferguson comes away with the puck, past the blue line to center ice.
Someone's a little sensitive.
And Vista able to clear it again, and that's going to be the end of the power play for Dakota Ridge. Skating back for it is Whitley. Woolley.
Oh, my goodness!
Whitley. Sent up to Condon. Condon, it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Condon along the near side boards. 10:20 to go in the game. Vista past the blue line to center ice. Friedman. Friedman loses the puck. Sent over to Hampton. Hampton sends it up to Ripley. Ripley in the corner. Ripley and Hampton along the boards fighting for it with Hurt. Hurt takes it. Hurt has to go over to the far side corner. Hurt sends it back down to center ice. It's kept in by Ripens. Vista sends it back to center ice where it's taken by Larned. Larned comes into the near side circle. Larned loses the puck, sends it back to the blue line. Dakota Ridge puts it back in, back to center ice. Hampton takes it. Hampton sends it behind the net. Gayu skates over for it. Gayu and Bem in the corner. Taken away by Gayu. Gayu sends it up to Collins. Collins sends it over to Tyler Hogue. Tyler Hogue along the near side boards in Dakota Ridge's zone. Hogue making the effort to fight for it. Puck is at the blue line. Dakota Ridge has to retreat back into their own zone. Ripley sends it back down the ice. Vista in the corner, fighting for it with Bem. Vista comes away with it. They try to center it off a stick. Vista able to keep it back in. Getting back over for it is Ripley and Collins.
Another nice hit by Collins.
And it's an icing. 8:41 to go in the game. 3-2, Vista leads.
Disoriented a little Dakota Ridge skate right there. Now he goes to the bench. This is an intense third period, Jack.
At the draw for Dakota Ridge, Henry Prill against Cooper Woolley. Won by Prill, sent back out. Gayu skates back for it. Coming in hard on him is Ogle. Ogle in the corner. Vista sends it back down to the blue line, tries to get it out, isn't able to. Vista sends it cross ice. Sent back up, and it's an icing. Draw will be in Vista zone. Dakota Ridge takes it behind Vista's net. They center it out in front, off a couple of sticks. Another chance sent to the left. Ethan Hurt fighting for it with Siegel. Oh, and that's sent to the bench.
Friendly fire.
Wow.
Not sure if he just kind of lost where he was on the ice right there, but that, yeah.
Thankfully, they wear the face guards in front of their face.
Yeah.
NHL, they only have the little glass visors, so.
Yeah, I guess it's required in high school hockey.
Well, good thing because of that.
Yep.
Dakota Ridge in the corner. Escape behind the net. Center shot scores. Tie game.
The captain for Dakota Ridge with a goal there.
So we are tied at 3 with under 8 minutes to go.
We're about to have a good finish here, Jack.
Dakota Ridge wins it. Sent behind the net. Out in front. Quick shot. Venturi is able to snag it.
Ferguson again with the shot.
Draw in Vista zone. Draw is won by Dakota Ridge, sent back to the blue line, ripens. Here comes Vista the other way, skating for his Christian Collins. Sent back to the blue line, dump back in to Collins. Collins centers it into the slot. Vista has it, dump back in, Hogue. Into the corner is Collins, near side corner. Collins hard hit, able to stay up. Sent back away, back into Vista zone. Matthew Hogue. Hogue over to Gaiu, off a Gaiu stick to center ice, taken by Dakota Ridge. Ripens off the glass, goes around. Spence in the corner. Chipped back up to center ice, taken by Ben Ireland. Ireland over to Ripens. Ripens to center ice. Ripens cross ice to Siegel. Siegel shot off a stick into the netting.
Dakota Ridge has a little momentum now. Got to figure out a way to get back on your side if you're Mountain Vista here.
You would like a goal if you're Mountain Vista.
Absolutely.
Under 7 minutes to go. Sent back. Puck goes past Ripens. Vista keeps it at center ice. They try to send it up. Are not able to. Bem in front of the Vista bench. Taken by Dakota Ridge. They just dump it back in. Oh, skating behind the net is Boggs. Boggs sends it around the boards off of Whitley's stick. Taken by Cooper Woolley. Woolley pushes the puck even farther. Skating up with him is Castleter. Woolley behind the net. It's taken by Dakota Ridge along the near side boards. Another hard hit. Puck is at the blue line. Even Hurt. Hurt has to send it cross ice to Boggs, and Boggs ices the puck. The draw won by Dakota Ridge. Sent around the boards to Siegel. Dakota Ridge tries to center it. Vista knocks it out to center ice. Sent back in. Venturi holds the puck. Venturi hands it off to nobody. Vista, puck is loose out in front. Shot, the puck is still loose. Where is it? And the referees blow the whistle.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. There was not an effort for the puck by Vista. Venturi thought somebody was going to come over and pick it up.
That's a little scary there, Jack.
Those are not things you can have happening this late into the game.
Nope.
Taken by Bryson. Bryson sends it to center ice off of Dakota Ridge stick. Taken back by Vista. Gayu to center ice. Chips it back up. Taken by Hampton. Hampton sends it off a stick. Puck goes into the slot. Nobody can get it for Vista. Puck goes back to center ice. Sent back over to Hampton. Hampton past the blue line into the far side circle. Shot by Hampton off of the stick of Gayu. Puck is loose out in front. Taken behind the net. Ferguson. Puck is loose out in front. Here comes Vista the other way. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Tyler Hogue the other way. Hogue sends it behind the net. Hogue in the far side corner, sent back around to Hampton. Hampton sends it over to Siegel. Siegel at the blue line. Siegel sends it up off of Vista player's stick. Nick Bryson. Bryson puts it back in Vista's zone. Taken by Hampton. Hampton skating around with it. Heavy pressure by Vista. Puck is loose. Anyone has it up for grabs. Taken by Spence. Spence retreats behind the net. He's going to hold. Spence comes back out on the near side. Spence past the blue line. Spence passes over to Madigan. Madigan drops it off in the slot. Hard hit taken by Cooper Woolley. Woolley sends it up to center ice, but it's taken by Condon. Nick Bryson and the referees blow their whistle. Draw is going to be in Dakota Ridge's zone. 4:13 to go in the game. Tied at 3. Sent back down to the blue line. Vista dumps it back in around the net. Skating over for it is Castleter. Puck goes around over to Madigan. Madigan in the corner along the near side boards. Skating over for it is Bem. Vista tries to keep it in. And that is going to be a penalty on Dakota Ridge. Mike, I'm pretty sure you saw. I'm pretty sure that's number 25, Alex Siegel, punch the helmet of Connor Boggs.
You can't really do that. Or is it number 10?
It looks like number 10, Madigan.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
He's in the wrong sport. He thinks he's playing MMA boxing.
You can't really do that right in front of the ref, too, Jack. That's such a stupid thing to do. If you're going to do it, at least do it far away from where a ref can actually see you and try to get away with it. You just did it where the ref was right there.
So this 2-minute minor penalty, Vista's going to be on the power play. First power play for the game for the Golden Eagles, right?
I believe
Shot
so.
Over the top of the net by Christian Collins. Collins takes the puck. Call was roughing. Collins drops it off. Back over to Hurt. Hurt at the blue line. Hurt shot the redirection off of Hart's pad. Here comes Whitley. Whitley retreats back to center ice. Over to Hurt. Hurt at center ice. Skates around. Goes back into Vista zone. Back out to center ice. Hurt dumps it back. Behind the net. It's going to rattle around the boards over to Ireland. Ireland has it along the boards. Tyler Hogue applies pressure. Hogue over to Bryson. Bryson has the puck. Bryson sends it behind the net. Castleter over to the far corner. Puck is loose in the slot. Shot over the top of the net. Another shot by Hogue off of the stick, high into the sky. Here comes Koch the other way. He's coming down with speed, and he gets bodied. Final minute to go on the power play for Vista. Ethan Hurt into the slot. Hurt has to skate back around, back to the blue line. Hurt dumps it over to Hogue. Hogue backtracks in the circle. Over to Bryson. Bryson back over to Hogue. Hogue hands it off. Puck is knocked away. And Dakota Ridge sends it down the ice. Venturi skates over for it. Sends it around. Over to Hurt. 30 seconds to go on the power play. 2:27 to go in the game. Vista's going to make one last push down the field, down the ice to try to score. Vista sends it up to center ice, intercepted by Ripens. They bring it on net to Venturi, and Venturi is just going to grab the puck. 12 seconds to go in the power play. 2:09 to go in the game. Tensions are high.
Yeah, seriously.
The fans are nervous. Mike and I are shaking right now.
Maybe not shaking, Jack, but I'm pretty
I
nervous.
think our nerves are getting to us. 12 seconds to go on the power play for Vista. Friedman at the draw. Won by Dakota Ridge. Ridge sends it on front. Puck is loose and scooped up by Venturi. 8 seconds to go on the power play for Vista.
Get him crazy. Get him riled up. Baseball players just
Cooper Woolley takes the puck. He has to send it over to Hogue.
Back on even strength, Jack.
5-on-5 for the final 2 minutes of the game. At center ice, Gayu. Gayu has the puck along the near side boards. Taken by Dakota Ridge, Hampton. Tanner Hampton. Hampton hands it over to Ferguson. Ferguson to center ice, taken by Vista. Dumped in by Matthew Hogue. Here comes Dakota Ridge. Dakota Ridge along the near side. Tanner Hampton. Over to Ripens. Ripens sends it up to center ice. Off of Guyu's skate. Vista has to back away because offsides. Final 1:30 to go in the game. Joseph Whitley. Whitley dumps it back in. Puck goes wide left of Hart. Hampton. Hampton in the corner. Vista applies pressure. Whitley. Whitley shot wide left. Puck goes back around to Spence. Spence along the near side boards. Hands it off to Ripens. Ripens putting a valiant effort in. Off of Lindemann's stick. Taken by Ripens again. Ripens sends it. Gayu keeps it in. Final minute of the game, tied at 3. Dakota Ridge sends it up off a player. Taken by Mountain Vista. Maybe one last push. Off of a stick. Puck is in the slot. Vista sends it up to Castler. Castler at center ice. Dumps it into Dakota Ridge's zone. Number 27, Condone, takes the puck. Back to center ice. Here comes Vista. Vista dumps it back in. Final 30 seconds. Puck goes around the boards. Condone again. Condone along the far side boards. Ethan Hurt applies pressure. They send it over to Siegel. Siegel comes the other way. Tries one last try. Here comes Tyler Hogue. Hogue the other way. He sends it up. Vista shot. Hogue out in front. It was off his skate. He didn't see it.
And now
5, 4, and there's
the penalty.
a penalty? Oh no! Christian Collins is going into the box, and with 1.7 left, that means overtime is imminent, and that means Vista has to hold off 159 down 5-on-4 in a 5-minute overtime.
I don't even think he meant to. All he had to do was wait 2 more seconds. I do not believe that was.
It's an unfortunate call. No. Off the draw, Dakota Ridge brings it out in front, and that's it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're in for a good one on VistaNow. We are heading to overtime. If you don't know how overtime works, it's 1 5-minute period. If nobody scores, the game ends in a tie. In high school, we do not go to shootouts, which kind of sucks. If somebody scores, that is the game. We will be back with you in just a few moments. At the draw, Vista's going to be down 1 man. It's going to be a 5-on-4. The music getting everybody pumped. Here we go. The fans are ready. Nerves especially high for Vista, being down one man for the first 2 minutes. Dakota Ridge wins it. Taken by Lindenberg. Vista clears the puck away. Skating over for it is Ireland. Hart hands it off to Ireland. Ireland goes out to the far side. Ireland along the far side to center ice. Ireland into Vista's zone. Oh my goodness, overhops the skate. Wow. Ireland behind the net. Holds. Shot, goes cross ice. Off of Spence. Spence in the corner. Spence back to the blue line. Spence skates over to the far side circle. Spence brings it around the net. Spence hands it off to Ferguson. Ferguson in the corner. They center it. Shot! Puck is still loose. Goes behind the net. Oh my goodness, and Vista comes away with it. Ethan Hurt. Vista has to clear or something. And here comes Dakota Ridge again for a second chance opportunity. Shot, puck is still loose.
Oh my gosh.
Knocked behind the net. Ethan Hurt, they center it again.
It stopped.
Venturi is on it. And there's going to be a little scrum.
Little scrum.
Oh my goodness. Vista holds it off for the first minute. There's still 56 seconds to go.
Oh my God. That puck was loose in front of the net at least multiple times there. Timeout was called, Jack. I'm not sure by who.
Vista needs to get in order if they want any chance at this.
What?
Here we go, 56 seconds to go on the power play, 3:57 to go into overtime. Next goal wins. Draw won by Vista. Vista sends it to the blue line. Dakota Ridge holds it in. They send it over to Spence. Spence in the far side circle. Backtracks back to the blue line. Spence holds it. Spence sends it over to Koch. Koch back over to Spence. Spence in the slot. Shot off of Venturi's pad. Puck is loose. Out in front. Who's going to come away with it? Another shot. Oh my goodness. It's over the top of the goal. 30 seconds to go on this power play for Dakota Ridge. Koch again. Koch hands it off to Spence. Spence over the far side circle. Spence hands it off to Ireland. Ireland at the blue line. Ireland in the slot. Ireland goes in. Ireland in the near side circle. Puck goes around the boards. Over to Spence. Spence holds it. Vista applying pressure. Final 13 seconds on the power play. Shot, puck is loose. Venturi hangs onto it. 10 seconds on the power play. If Vista is able to hold it off, that means they get the final 3 minutes tied at 5-on-5.
That's big, Jack. Can you get back to even strength here?
Draws one by Dakota Ridge. They send it back to the blue line. Over to Ireland. Ireland comes in.
Oh my gosh!
By Venturi. They tried going top shelf, and he said no.
3 seconds left.
3 seconds. Whoever wins this faceoff, it's crucial. Faceoff won by Dakota Ridge. Sent over. Back to a 5-on-5, and it's
Another
stripped up by
save.
Venturi. There we go. Back to even strength. 3 minutes to go in overtime.
Yeah, I'm putting the roster down, Jack.
Here we go at the draw. Won by Dakota Ridge. Over to Spence. Puck is loose, goes back to center ice. Skating over for it is Hampton. Coming for Vista is Tyler Hogue. Hampton and Hogue. Hampton sends it over to Ferguson. Ferguson over. Vista has it at center ice. They send it over across the boards to Collins. Collins dumps it back in. Vista holds it behind the net, or Dakota Ridge holds it behind the net.
Halfway through overtime,
They
Jack.
send it cross ice to Ripens. Ripens in the corner, taken by Tyler Hogue. Hogue shot, snagged by Hart.
Nice shot there by Hogue. Get an opportunity here in the Dakota Ridge zone.
.2:23 to go. Cooper Woolley at the draw for Vista. Sent back behind the net. Vista fighting for it. Castler and Coffey. Coffey comes away with it, sends it back to the blue line. The puck is away and it's loose. Here comes Madigan for it. Gayu skates back. Madigan holds it in the corner. Madigan slips. They send it on goal to Venturi.
This is very lucky that he slipped right there into the boards. Oh, man.
The draw won by Dakota Ridge. Vista tries to come away with it. The Dakota Ridge player falls. Vista sends it up to center ice. Here we go. The Golden Eagles. Andres Friedman. Friedman along the near side boards. Hands over to Lindemann, and it's offsides. 1:51 to go in the third period. Or not the third period, overtime.
Let's say, Jack, it is not the third period anymore.
The draw outside of Dakota Ridge's zone. Dakota Ridge wins it. They send it back to Vista. Vista. Ethan Hurt hands it over to Gayu. Gayu sends it back over to her. Oh, and it's taken. Here comes Dakota Ridge. Shot over the top of the net. In the corner, Jackson Lindemann. They send it back down. Dakota Ridge knocked away by Venturi. Back into the corner, Joey Whitley. Whitley sends it up ahead to center ice. Dakota Ridge up along the near side boards. They take it coming to the side. Shot off the top, over the top of the net. Vista has it. Vista coming the other way. Vista sends it up ahead. It's off his skate. Taking it is Ethan Hurt. Final minute to go in the game. Hurt sends it over to Bryson. Bryson sends it up ahead to Collins, and it's an icing.
Oh, pass was a little too far there. Tried getting it to Collins up ahead, just a little bit too far.
.58 seconds to go in the game, and somebody called a timeout.
This is going to be a very intense last minute, Jack. Vista did have a couple opportunities there to get back down to the Dakota Ridge zone, just could not keep the puck in the zone. And Vista is very lucky that a Dakota Ridge skater slips into the corner of there, because if not, that could have led to a very unfortunate ending for the Golden Eagles.
I think each team is going to get one chance.
Yep, I think you're right.
Each team in this final minute will get one chance each. Puck is taken by Vista. Vista, here they come the other way.
Oh!
Nick Bryce.
There it comes, the penalty! Penalty! Penalty!
Vista gets the final 50 seconds on the power play.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Buckle up.
50 seconds left.
Vista's now going to bang on the bench with their 6. 5 on 4, 50 seconds to go. Collins represents the faceoff. Won by Mountain Vista. Sent over to Bryson. Over to Hurt. Hurt goes up. Shot. Puck is loose out in front. Knocked away. Shot was by Tyler Hogue. Back over to Hogue.
Oh,
No, and
no.
the puck is loose. Here comes Dakota Ridge on the breakaway. Dakota Ridge in the slot. Shot
Off the post!
crossbar.
It's off the post!
30 seconds
Crossbar!
to go in the game.
Oh, my gosh.
And Dakota
Oh, my goodness.
Ridge sends it out. Can this game get any crazier?
Oh.
Draw is going to be outside of Vista zone. 22.6 seconds to go. Sent back. Dakota Ridge goes back into their own zone. Back at center ice. Dakota Ridge trying to make one last push. Dakota Ridge in the corner. They cut back into the slot.
This has got to get down. They've got to go down.
Vista, are they going to try for the winner? or
They
go
have
for the
to.
tie?
They got
Here
to.
comes Vista, the
6
other way.
seconds.
Final 6 seconds. In the corner. They
Oh.
try sending it across. And that's going to be it.
Oh, such a hard-fought game.
A 3-3 tie.
Oh.
Unless there's some new rule I haven't heard about. where they're gonna
I don't
play
think
it.
there's a new rule.
Yep.
Oh. What a game, Jack.
That is the end of the game. The Golden Eagles and Dakota Ridge Eagles tie. It's going to send Dakota Ridge to 3-9-1 and Mountain Vista to 6-6-2. We're going to give you a rundown of goals. Tyler Hogue scored the first 2. Cooper Woolley gave Vista the 3-2 lead from the 5-hole. Justin Siegel scored the first. Landon Madigan scored the second. And Jermaine Ferguson scored the tying goal to tie it at 3. Intense game. Lots of shots. Each team had equal opportunities. Luck was on everybody's side tonight, I guess. Mike, what is your rundown of the game?
That was probably one of the most fun games I've ever done. Only bad thing was it just ended a tie. Couldn't go Vista's way, which it's unfortunate, but saw some good things. Venturi was excellent toward the end of that game, Jack.
We would like to thank our outstanding crew of Miles Simpson, Ireland Burke, Colton Davis, Joey Dressel, Carter Alderson, Cameron Crosbach, and Mike Hobbick, and I'm Jack Menahan. Thank you for tuning in to Vista Now.